Hi, welcome to Christy's Stampin' Spot. I'm actually going to combine something from that's in the August to December mini catalog with the annual catalog. So I'm going to start with the DSP, which I absolutely adore. This is a great pack of DSP. It's the Poinsettia Place Designer Series paper. I really love it. It's 12 by 12. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. I am going to need another pack very soon. It's so pretty. So even though it's not specialty, it's pretty awesome. I love all of, it has some really gorgeous of the poinsettias. It also has some more masculine or neutral pieces too. So it's a really great pack of paper. I just absolutely love it. And I wanted to use the gold envelopes. So I don't know if you guys saw those gold envelopes. They're on the bottom of page 51. And they are gold cards and envelopes. And you get a pack of, it looks like it's a pack of 10 cards. Look at how shiny these envelopes are. Aren't these gorgeous? They're so shiny and fabulous gold. Oh. And then it has this lovely, so it's a very vanilla card base. And then it has this lovely gold edging. And I have figured out it's that to put something inside it, it's about 5, and I think it's 3 1/4. I actually did that. Let's see. It's this piece right here. And this will eventually be up on my website, onto my 3 3/4 is how much it is to fit inside. So hopefully, oh, and I'm reaching across because I have my fabulous mouse. Hey! So I am loving that everything's working. It's fabulous. So anyway, so these cards are pretty cool. So I always want to use this, although these are beautiful card base. You can always cover over this beautiful gold, but I always want to use it, right? I mean, that's half the pretty. Not pretty. Oh. So if you wanted to trim it down just a little bit more to get the rest of the leaf, I find that it just sits about that much. You don't lose. It's just like the hint of the gold, so I really like it. It's very pretty. Okay, so that's from this. So we're going to use the DSP and those gold envelopes. And I'm actually going to I actually cut out some of these poinsettias. So I'm actually, you can use the die to cut them out, but when I cut them, you need to make sure, so if you see like on this edge when I cut it out, see how it's too close? So I can fix that with my scissors, but with the dies, you really need a lot of extra space around for the dies to fit. So you will have more of a yellow border, this border, when you use your dies. And so because I didn't want to waste hardly any of this paper because I love it so much, I'm going to cut it out with my scissors. But in the annual catalog, there are a few really adorable Christmas sets. And I really like this A Peaceful Boughs. This one was in last year's the mini catalog, and it was a bundle, and I was like, oh, I don't need more pine cones, but I totally do. And so it's new to me, even though it's been in for a while. I did finally break down to get it, and I'm so glad I did. It is such a gorgeous set with these fabulous trees. It's so beautiful when it's stamped. And the pine cones and these two. So we're actually going to use the greetings today on our card. And then I'm going to use the Beautiful Boughs, the die. So I'm not going to actually use the poinsettia dies, although I did cut out one center, but I'm not even sure if I'm going to use it from the poinsettia dies. But I love these because it has these really lovely pieces, tree branches that I was able to cut out. I actually die cut in the garden green that we're going to use, and then I used the pine cone. Instead of like doing it in brown, I did it in the gold foil. So I really am loving it. Now this used to be a bundle, but it's not anymore. So you have to buy the stamp set and the dies separate, but they're so gorgeous. Oh, love them so much. So the set here is it in the flesh. You can see how in the pretty. I guess it's not in the flesh because it's not real. But I love these. It's stamped so beautifully, and like I said, we're going to use these two sentiment stamps. And then these are the Beautiful Boughs dies. And we're using this one today and this little one right here. And again, they cut out the images. And so they cut out the images. Now, I didn't stamp on the green that I cut out. I just die cut it, so you can see that even just die cut out, even without all of that extra detail, it's still pretty awesome. I love it, love it. But it will cut out the stamped images as well. I think it stands out this one maybe, and the other big one. Actually, I'm not sure. I think they don't actually stamp out. I am wrong. I don't think it actually cuts out the stamped images. I think it just makes the boughs, so they're really pretty. It's pretty. I haven't stamped. I didn't try to do them at the same time, and maybe I should have before I said it, but they're super cute. And then this is the poinsettia that goes with that stamp set. So this is the one that one actually cut out the poinsettia from the paper. But like I said, I cut it too already. What's funny is when I laid it down there, it was perfect on there earlier. It's one of those things you have to like turn. But anyway, I didn't actually want to do it on this one because I had it perfect before. Oh goodness. This is what I get for being all like discombobulated because I could not get my, maybe it was this one. No. It was one of these. I know it was. And I got it, I laid it down, it was perfect. Wasn't that? I don't know. So, oh, there we go. So I knew it did. I was like, at first, when I did it at first, it went immediately to the right place. And this time I was like doubting myself. But if you turn it over, do you see how when I cut it out like that, it missed spaces right here? So it won't look as good. So I didn't even run it through. I'm just going to use my scissors to fussy cut it. But I did use this little piece to make these little gold right here. Little gold pieces. I might put in the middle. I haven't decided yet. I originally wanted to use the pearls that comes with this set. It's really gorgeous, but it's silver, and I really wanted to go with the gold foil. Okay, so like I said, I cut out the that DSP, and I did do it at 5, and I think it's 3 3/4. It is. Isn't that pretty? So it sits right in here like that. But I'm not going to glue it down because I'm going to wrap it. So I'm actually going to build on top of this first and then wrap it. Let's see if I can get this to go. So yeah, so I wish there was an easier way to do when you have those dies that fit onto your DSP. I find I have to hold my tongue just right and then swirl it around a bit until I get it to the right place. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so my sound wouldn't work. I couldn't figure out how to make it work. It was crazy. Luckily my husband came home. I'm like, I can't get it to work. He's like, did you reboot it? I did. And I have Microsoft Teams. I don't know if anybody has Microsoft Teams on their laptop, but it wants to take over my laptop. So until it like reboots completely, it won't let me go on. It's just crazy, right? Okay. So I'm going to fussy cut this out. And I just really like to fussy cut. So I do find that some of these dies do leave a very big border. So make sure that if you want to use the dies, and you're going to like cut the piece out of your DSP, that you leave a lot because otherwise you'll do like what I did just there and all the tips would be cut off in a weird angle. So I could have probably die cut it out and just rounded the edges off, but it leaves a lot of the paper around it. So I really like it sometimes when you have that border. But with this paper, I love it so much, and there's not very many that are the full flowers on each of the 12 by 12 sheets that I don't want to waste any of it. It's so pretty because that's actually the back. So you see on the side, right? So I have one pretty flower, but there's a lot of cut flowers on there. I love this paper. I think I have like one small piece of this left, so I know I'll be needing to get some more. It's so pretty. And I like to fussy cut. But you can die cut them out, like I said, if you don't like to fussy cut. This is the one piece. I think there's one other piece in that pack that you can use the dies to pull to cut it out. So anyway, so yeah, so tomorrow. So I will definitely be on tomorrow also because my pre-order will be here from On Stage, which I'm very excited about. I believe I was hoping it would be here today, but it was not. So I'm just gonna arrange these kind of and see how I like them. Like I said, I didn't make this card first, and then this is a pretty big card front. So you want to definitely, when you're making your front, you want to make sure that when you put your pieces on, so I like it to hang over, but you don't want to hang over it so much that it doesn't, that you can't put it in your envelope, right? That you have to just set it out. So you want to make sure that you get it. It's okay if it hangs over a little bit of that paper, but you want to make sure that it doesn't hang over the card fronts, right? So I think I'm going to put my my sentiment right here. So I kind of know how I want that to be. So I can take this off. I just need to make sure that I don't glue it in the wrong place. And then I am going to just get some glue and glue my boughs down. They're so pretty. So yeah, so I just got this set. This is like a new, even though it's in the annual catalog. I was like, oh, I don't need another pine. I saw some super cute cards with this set and using it with the moose, right? It's really super cute. So I was like, oh, I must get it. Even though I had resisted it. I have so many, but oh, so many awesome things. I was originally going to make a card with the curvy Celebrations bundle that's new. That's super awesome. But this time, I was like, oh, I want to use my new stamp set. Okay, and then I'm going to put these on like that. I'm going to use some Stampin' Dimensionals. Kind of put these on here. And I'm using my new this is the grid paper that came for On Stage. Super cute. That. And let's be like that. Let's put these on here. So this is much later than I usually am on. But I will be able to play it on the replay, and hopefully it will get up on my YouTube channel soon rather than later. Oops, really went crashing. A little bit of glue on that. Ooh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Okay, so we want to maybe put that little one. Let's actually put this on after we do our sentiment so that we know where we want to put it. And I do want to wrap this with a bit of this pretty ribbon. So this ribbon is, it's the metallic edge ribbon, and it's a little off-white, but it has that lovely gold to kind of bring that gold in from the other part. I think I want to put it and wrap it a little bit like right here, so that you can see it a little bit underneath the, where I'm going to put the sentiment. So here we go. Okay, so I'm going to use a little bit of the Stampin' Seal. I did my Stampin' Seal. This is the Stampin' Seal Plus. I don't need the Stampin' Seal Plus. I do need this little bit. Just use that. Pretty. Oh, it is so pretty. I love just to create. Wasn't really sure how I wanted to make this card. Usually I try to have it all mapped out before I start, but and today was such a nightmare to get it to go. And these two strips are for the inside and the back of the card. Not pretty. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so I do have some gold foil. So I love the gold foil. And did have another piece of the green too, but I think with the green bough I don't need that. I have some lovely foil. I wanted to, this is the Label Me Lovely punch. So I'm just going to punch myself out the edge. Ooh, it's so sparkly. And then, oh, I need some, let me grab a piece of Fairy Vanilla right here. And let's go ahead and stamp that. So I'm going to use Garden Green. And I'm going to stamp make this up and not such a huge match as my, so the chaos, it doesn't look too bad right here, but around me is super chaos because I had that fabulous fair and I haven't put everything back together where it goes. I'm going to use the Garden Green and I'm going to use that Season's Greetings. Nice and inked. Ooh, it's pretty now. I didn't try it out first, so I might have to restamp it so that it fits nicely in here. Oh no, that looks good. Push that out. Close that up. That's pretty. Yay! Okay. So I'm thinking let's put this needs Stamp of Dimensionals on here and put it around the bow. Just going to tuck it in there just like that. Same thing with this one. 2 Stamp of Dimensionals on it. And get 2 caught. I want to get it even on the middle spot right here. Oh, I don't know. No, that's pretty. I almost think I want my label to be a little bit bigger. Let me pull that off. Luckily, it's on there pretty good. Let me see if I can do a different one. I'm not sure I like that. Let's stamp it again. And then let's do it. Oh, I know. Let's stamp it. This is super fun. Let me stamp it and then how does that label one work? It's that way. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to do it like this. So it's in the middle. So that was the one that I was using was the Label Me Fancy. I think it made it just a little bit too small on there. So I want it to be smaller. So what I am going to do is I'm going to cut off the first right here so it's smooth. So it is smaller like the, oh yeah, I like that much better. Right? And, ooh yeah, I like that much better. What do you guys think? Yeah, I like that much better. I think it was just too big, and then the greeting didn't really fit. Yeah, I got a little bit of smooth on there. There we go. Okay. I think I like that better. I like it to cut it with to keep it with the same Label Me Lovely, and then just cut off that at the first mark so that it's a little bit smaller. I like that. I think that's much better. And then I'm going to just layer it in right there on top of it on the right place. Like that. Muy bien! Okay, I like that much better. Fabulous, fabulous. Okay, so I also have these lovely pine cones that I did do in the gold. So I want to add these. I'm going to add this with glue. Now I did not poke all of the, try not to get all the gold out. Can you see? It's a little bit easier on this side to see than on this side. I didn't get it all out. So I'm definitely going to want to put a little bit of glue on there so that it kind of holds those little pieces in. So on one side I kind of have some of the little gold in. I purposely didn't take all the gold out so that I can keep some of that gold in. I want to make sure I use the glue on that to try to keep those pieces in so they don't fall out. And then I'm going to tuck them in. Oh, that's so cute. See that? Pretty. Oh my goodness, pretty. Okay. And then we had one more flower. Maybe that's too much. Two might be enough. I was going to put it underneath. We want to put it underneath the gold. I think it might be too much. I think the 2 is enough. 2 flowers. And then we can do the rule of 3 by making sure we have 3 pine cones. Oops. Again, I didn't poke all of them out, but it's important to put the glue on there to help keep those little pieces in if you're trying to keep them in. If you want to keep those pieces in, I tucked it underneath the bow. Oh, that's pretty. And then I was gonna, let's see, put this away. Thinking about making a pretty bow and see if that works. I definitely want to put stuff on the front too, more bling. Oh, I love the gold. I do like small bows though. Small bows are fun. Oh. I love this DSP. It's so pretty. Okay, so I made a small bow, and then I'm just gonna cut the edges. Oh, just like that. Okay, so I'm gonna use my glue dot. I'll probably put 2 on there. Oh yeah, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Okay, now I don't even have it down really. It's not really down on my card front yet. So I know I'm actually going to add it. Because I know that these are the borders. I know if I keep the seal, if I keep the seal inside, then I should be able to just put this right down on top. Make sure I get it even. Oh, it's so pretty. There we go. Sweet. Very nice. Oh my goodness, I love all that gold. It's so pretty. Okay, so I do have more gold that I could add to the centers, but I almost think that is too much. Too much. I think what I do need, though, is, because I had originally wanted to use these. I don't know if you guys saw these pearls. They're super pretty. But they're silver. So it doesn't really match because I want total gold here. And it doesn't really have a mix. So I have some other gold gems. These are the gold glitter dots. There's a lot of nice gold on here, isn't that? And then I have these, which are the wonderful gems. Look at those pretty ones. So they're like the gold ones, but they're a little bit different. These are really glittery, and these ones have almost look like little flakes of stuff instead of gold. The glitter, which is really pretty. I'm thinking that might be too much. Thinking what I might really just need is some Wink of Stella. And then just add the Wink of Stella. And so I'm just going to do that. Add the Wink of Stella to my flower centers instead of adding more gold or rhinestones or pearls. I think just adding the Wink of Stella on top of all these gold accents is enough. It's so pretty. Look at that. You can see the glitter? How it goes. It's really nice and shiny. Okay, so on the inside, we're going to stamp the other really pretty sentiment from that stem set is, may the spirit of peace gently fill your heart and home in this most wonderful time of the year. And we're going to do that in the green as well. I do love the garden green. Oops, and these little things everywhere. Pull that up. Stamp that right on in the inside. So these ready-made card bases are pretty fun. Now, if you make a mess on one of these pretty card bases, you can just put another piece of the Very Vanilla on top in case you accidentally mess up your sentiment. So, and it's not the way you want it. You can always just add another piece of cardstock on top, like you've layered it, which is pretty. And then I'm going to add the strips on the end, and these are like the 1/2 inch by 4. And I'm just going to add them into the inside here like that. And I have another one to go on the back. Like that. Oh, I really like these gold envelopes and card bases. They're so pretty. And then I'm going to go ahead and stamp the season's greetings again on the outside of my card. Now, what's fun with these, with these kind of, you could actually color in, if you wanted to, the greetings, where they have little letters, and like on the piece, you can do that as well. Looks like I got a little bit of something on my card. Let's see. There it goes. Got like glue, smooch. There we go. Pretty. Oh, so gorgeous, and so much. That gold and the gold from the ribbon just really pops. So pretty. And then in the gold envelope. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, it's so pretty. Now, you can, if this is too much height, you can just put the season's greetings and glue it onto your label. That way you don't have as much height, because I did add extra height by adding more dimensionals underneath my season's greetings. Oh, it's so pretty. I don't even think I need to add anything extra to it. I just love the way that looks. Just like that. And then it has your sentiment on the inside, and it's pretty on the back. Oh, love, love, love. Okay, so like I said, you can with these envelopes. You can also just cover the top of them. I mean, you don't have to make them go on the inside. And this one was 3 1/4. You can make it a little bit smaller if you really want to show these the full part, but it doesn't. I don't think it really takes away by doing it the 3 1/4 and the 5. I really like the way that looks. Oh, and that DSP is so pretty. Love this DSP. Anyway, okay, muy bien. So I do have a couple of fun things. I hope you guys enjoyed that card, and I wanted to mention too that we just got our new paper pumpkin. Some of them have already gotten their shipped for the new the one that's with the gingerbread that we had for last month. And this month is this berry comforting. So it is, I think it's going to have like a fuzzy bear in it. Super cute. You can still get them. They're like $22 plus tax here in the United States. And you can find the code on my website, my blog, and right here is how you can find it on my subscribe to the paper pumpkin to get this super cute berry comforting step. It's for December, and you have until the 10th of December to go ahead and subscribe to that one, which is so cute. And like I said, I'm hoping I'll probably get by the end, maybe the beginning of next week, I'll get last month's, or I guess for this month. And then don't forget that we're also doing the Curvy Celebrations. That is coming up, the Curvy Celebrations. So that's going on now, and it started on the 3rd, and it's going to go all the way in through January 4th. So the regular curvy, quite curvy, and the dyes, they'll be carrying over into our new mini that starts in January. But the Christmas and that gorgeous DSP, that will be going away. So you only have until the 4th to be able to get that DSP and that Christmas set that matches those fabulous dyes. So don't forget about those. And thank you guys so much for joining me. I love that this is my new peaceful, the new peaceful Boughs. Even though it's just new to me, it's not new in the catalog. But it makes it's such a great add-on to the other things. So like I said, with the poinsettias, I love, love, love. They just match so well. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening and have a great weekend. So happy crafting. Bye, guys.